Hello.
Good evening.
We are here. We're back.
Welcome to a night of Keyforge.
Yeah, we're playing this game called Keyforge.
You may have heard of this game called Keyforge. You may even watch our channel for this game called Keyforge.
Maybe.
And for that, we thank you.
Yeah. We got back to the tournament, so it's been, when did we last
I think it's
play?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I think it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Okay, so we're in Group B, round
Yeah,
6.
I'm completely discombobulated. I have no idea. I've been lost in a Star Wars haze.
I've been sick and lost in a Star Wars haze.
Yeah, I've been doing some Star Wars Unlimited drafts, and let me tell you, if you like drafting, this is an incredible game for it.
It does seem very well made for Limited.
It is so good for
very
Limited.
Well, like just the aspect system in general is really, really perfect.
So the leaders you draft.
Let's try to turn this into a Star Wars.
Yeah, but I am going to talk about it for a
Wars
while.
stream, yeah.
I am going to talk about it for a while
Okay.
because it's sweet.
Okay.
You get to see the leaders the people have drafted, so you know the people to the right of you, you know the people to the left of you, and like I like opened mine, and I specifically passed leaders this way because when the pack is coming this way, I want them to be picking specific colors to force them to ship me the colors that I want, right?
Yeah.
So, because you start by passing leaders to the right. You crack all 3 packs, you get your 3 leaders.
And then you draft to the left.
You pick one, you pass to the right. Yeah. So, once all the leaders are gone, then you start pack 1, pass to the left.
Oh.
So, you diabolical masterminds out there who love manipulating groups of people at a time are going to love this draft format. So it's super fun. So yeah, and the cards in this game are extremely playable, right?
I mean, like almost every unit is playable.
It is shocking how playable every card in the game is.
Yeah.
Which is not the case for a lot of card games, especially not trading card games.
That's a hard thing to do anyway.
Yeah. So
I don't know if that's also like a thing you can keep up. Did you know they were designing set 7 of that game?
Yeah,
right now?
so
That's how far
okay.
ahead of
So I was reading, and I'm sure some of the local people from my store know that I stream and make videos and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna like name any names in this, but I saw some what I think would be referenced to as cope, or perhaps something where there's some Lorcana people who are talking about how they had 4 Lorcana people for the tournament, and the Star Wars draft had like 10 people. And one guy was like, I gotta tell you, it didn't feel great having only 4 people for the tournament, watching all the Star Wars Unlimited players wanted to play. And I didn't make the Virgin Lorcana player versus the Chad Star Wars Unlimited player meme, but I was tempted. I was tempted.
Look,
the average Lorcana fan versus the
Lorcana
Sloo
is
enjoyer.
made for kids. I mean, like,
yeah,
it's supposed to appeal to a kid's TCG market, which is a thing.
And I don't
that
think
make a lot of money.
It's not Lorcana players' faults that the game was short printed. Okay, I don't have numbers, but my suspicion is that there is more Star Wars Unlimited than all 3 sets of Lorcana combined. That is my suspicion.
They really printed a lot.
They printed a bejesus load.
They printed
of
a crazy amount.
Now,
it's actually, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, because like
it's a good thing.
If there is a supply like limitation to the game, that creates some hype.
It does.
But it has to be attainable.
I think
somewhere.
the trade-off of people not being able to get into the game is versus speculators wanting it. So, I would rather a game beat the speculators by saying, I have more product than you've got pocketbook. Okay? I would rather a game do that. Because the difference was, this time around, somebody walked in the store, and I'd say, hey, you heard about Star Wars Unlimited? And a lot of people I've known for decades were like, no, I haven't heard about this, right? Just whatever, right? Like the way the algorithm works is, if you like a car video, you're just watching car videos for
and there's
time
not exactly a
immemorial.
good way to market a TCG to someone who's not connected to the TCG pulse.
Yeah, or if you
Twitter.
if you watch Magic, you're gonna watch Magic videos, and you won't necessarily get a Star Wars Unlimited video, right? Well, anyway, so Yeah. There's somebody who's coming in, couldn't get magic, like it was getting out of magic, traded his magic stuff in for Star Wars.
All right. Sick.
Yeah. 5. Snake Eyes. I'm playing Blood Bowl over here. God, what's going on here? He's facing different ways.
Oh, Mulligan.
But yeah, several people I would tell about the game. I'd be like, hey, check out this game. The thing was, a lot of people were excited because it was. I had heard from multiple people. I can get on the ground floor on this one. Okay. Now, if they didn't print enough, and I'm having to tell people, I wish I could sell you something, but I don't have.
I can sell you like a box, and then you won't have nearly enough stuff.
Yeah, I could say it's 6 packs because I gotta. I don't want to price gouge you, but I do have to control how much I have.
Yeah, and like prices of singles on TCG Player aren't outrageous. Like most of the rares are less than $5.
Yes,
if not cheaper than that. Some of the legendaries are $10 and cheaper than $10. So the big money legendaries are. It looks like topping out at like 50 to 70, like Vader and Boba Fett. Yeah, those guys. But like, I don't even know that you need those.
So
characters.
That Vader, I made a Tarkin deck yesterday, and I was like, I think it's Vader. You were first, yeah. I made a Target deck yesterday, and I was like, I think Vader's too expensive for this deck. Now, I would probably still include him, because I think you would often just resource Vader, which is really funny to think about, taking like a $70 card and using it as a land.
I think that's why you play 3, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason that you can like stuff some 8-cost things in your Star Wars deck, is that the resource system lets you do things like that. I'll play Ghost Sand.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to discard 2 Kymor Eclipse. I'm gonna play Chain Gang. I'll Subtle Chain, and then I'll steal with. I don't have keys. I don't. I was looking. I'm looking to do damage to bases over here. And then Subtle Chain's gonna get shoveled back in. Let's pitch that. Snufflegate. Oh, death. Had to do it to him.
Yeah.
Had to do it to him. Chewing on over there. This dog's chewing on chew toys.
Alright, I'll play.
Right. Would you like to cut?
Yeah. I'll play Untamed. I'll play Hunting Witch, Mythful Ape, gain 1. Dust Pixie, gain 3. And Dew Fairy, gain 1. I'll put that there. Okay, your turn.
Alright. I have to say Shadows here. I'll play Ronnie and steal 1. And the Chain Gang's gonna kill the Hunting Witch. Before I just lose that. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1 until you got.
Sanctum. Potion of Invulnerability. Protect the weak. Inspiration to ready and reap with this Dew Fairy.
Oh my god.
And I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Telltale Vapors. Draw 2. And I'm gonna archive 1.
What's up,
that. So I'll Telltale Vapors, draw 2. And archive 1. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. I'll play Hologramophone. I'll play Prescriptive Grammar Bot, and I'll play Babbling Bibliophile. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2, 3. So you go ahead.
Unfortunate.
I think I want to play it like this. In retrospect.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. I'll bait and switch. I'll play Secret Needle. I'll play Asp. Your turn.
Okay. What am I playing for in this deck?
It's a good question.
Oh, there's Eddies in this deck. Okay, so we're playing to get to Eddie. So I'm gonna put my archives into my hand, and I am going to say this. I'm gonna play Not Finished With You. Literally no creatures in the graveyard. I'm gonna play Bornit's Touch. Now, I think I'm gonna TOS and touch myself on stream.
Okay. Sick. There's both Eddies.
Okay. I'm gonna purge this puzzle. And then shuffle these back in.
What's up, Joker?
Joel, how are you?
Joker, I can show you my tattoo progress. I got some more work done this weekend. Ugh. My tentacles. Some tentacle detail. Ugh. A little bit. No, only even like 15 more hours of tattooing to do on this piece.
You halfway?
Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling a little better. I had my appointment on Saturday, but the doctor told me I wasn't contagious enough or contagious anymore on Tuesday. But I've just had like a cough and exhaustion mostly since then.
All right, 1, 2.
But yeah, it definitely sucked getting tattooed while I was exhausted already. I've just been very tired.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. I'm gonna play Oxtet, Bloodshard Imp, Puzzle, Purge Bloodshard Imp, fight the Niffleape, Purge Oxtet, kill the Niffleape, Purge Ronnie, fight the Dew Fairy, Purge Chain Gang, kill the Dew Fairy. Okay. There. Draw 3. Very good.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. I'll play Witch. I'll play... I'll discard Key Charge. I'll Reap with the Dust Pixie. I'll put Way of the Bear on the Asp. Your turn. Jump 6.
All right. Do I? I'm gonna I think the only way I win this game is I've gamble and hit Eddie here. So I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Reap with Babbling Bibliophile. 1, 2. Well, lost that gamble. I'm gonna play 2 Wormhole Techs. I'm gonna Hologramophone the Babbling Bibliophile. And then I'm gonna Reap with the Grammabot, and I'll Enrage the Witch of the Eye. And it is your turn.
Overwatch. Say Untamed. We'll fight. I guess I can Potion. Yeah, let's use Potion. And I'll fight Wormhole Tech. And I'll fight the Grammarbot. I can't take damage. Seems fine. And then I'll play Murmook and the Dust Pixie. And let's have this Dust Pixie Reap. Your turn.
Alright, so I'll forge for 7. I am going to say Logos again. I'm gonna Reap with the Wormhole Tech. This gets archived. I'm gonna Reap with the Wormhole Tech. Eddie gets played. I'm gonna archive the card. I am going to Reap with Babbling Bibliophile. Draw 2. And then I am going to play Apsis. And then I am going to ward Eddie. And it is your turn. So you go ahead.
Alright, play Shadows. I'll fight Eddie. I'll play Umbra. I'll play Long Fuse Mines. I'll play Shadow Self. I'll Secret Needle the ward. Your turn.
All right, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Lilithal. Buzzle is going to kill the witch. Purge, ready. This is like there's every possibility I roll a 6 this turn with Buzzle. Buzzle will kill Murmook. Does this deck have Chota and Key Charge?
I believe so.
It has Key Charge.
Just Key Charge?
And you discarded that already, right?
Yeah. I'll go get some gum for Cops present. You're back.
Alright, okay, I can cheat. I can look at his hand. That's what I'm going to do while he's gone. Don't tell him, though. Alright, so I gotta, like... 1, 2, 3. Remainder. Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna kill Mace's Asp and Purge. And a Dust Pixie.
Takes 2 from the hazardous. No, this is Assault 2.
Yeah. And Purge.
Dust Pixie?
Yeah. So that was 4. This is 5. I'll kill the Dust Pixie. We'll Purge Hapsis. And then Buzzle will fight Shadow Self for 6. I will Misery Exploit and gain 1.
For 6?
That was rule of 6. For activation 6.
Yeah.
Activation 6. I am going to exhume the Grandma Bot, and then exhume Eddie. And archive. Okay, check with 6. Tell you to go ahead. Draw 5.
Okay. Say Shadow. I'll say Snake. I'll use the Long Fuse Mines to deal 3 each enemy creature not on a flank. I'll play Grey Monk. I'll put Grey Monk there. Play Seki. Sigil Brotherhood. Radiant Truth. And then I'll one stitch against Mini. The Umbra. So we'll fight Eddie, fight Buzzle.
You have to fight different creatures each time.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's what it says.
Yes. Did you say ready the last time then?
Yeah.
Okay. So fight. What doesn't matter.
I remember that card being like the biggest problem for, like the worst problem for the Crucible to solve.
Check with 9.
Alright.
Check. Yeah, you have 3 there.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna say logos. I'm gonna play Memory Chip. I'm gonna play Eddie. We're gonna archive a card. I'm gonna hologramophone Liz Eddie. And then I am going to reap. And I'm gonna try to go ahead. I will draw 3. Your turn.
Shadows. I'll fight. I'll booby trap. I'll secret needle. I'll discard bad penny. I'll play this Nerve Blast.
I don't have TMTP.
Okay.
I discard 2 Chimera Eclipses and you like fill the whole board with creatures.
Exactly.
And then the game just kind of progressed from there, so. I guess I had a 1 in 6 to hit the Hunting Witch, and I think if I hit the Hunting Witch there, I'm in a lot better shape.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Snuffgator is probably the worst creature.
I guess Niffle and were pretty much the same.
Niffle Ape.
Dust Pixie would have been good.
Yeah, Dust Pixie would have been fine, right? Because that would have been -3 amber. Hunting Witch was -4, right?
Yeah.
No, 3.
It was 3 at the time because it was whatever.
So Dust Pixie or Hunting Witch is -3 amber there. I don't know if I had your ability to play Tau Vapors into Eddie, I think I would have won that game. So, but I don't have your ability to do that. Wall Trip.
You have 2 keys?
I had 1 key. You stole a bunch of amber from me. Actually, I wish that style of Coda deck was like a little bit more viable to use your other creatures outside of their activation.
Those decks are always like the most fun in Coda.
Yeah, I really like that play style of deck where it's like, okay, the Sanctum is making the Umbra fight, right? Yeah. That's cool stuff.
That's why I like a lot of my favorite Coda decks are Shadows, Sanctum, Brobnar.
Yeah. The Shadows keeps you in the game, and the Brobnar and the Sanctum you get to do fun stuff with. So. I didn't have any like removal. Like having to use my guys.
I think that's the problem with that deck in general. It's like Muzzle's your spot removal.
Yeah. Also 7. Oh yeah.
I'll mulligan.
Old Francis.
Francis can do some work in that deck. All right. I'll say logos. Play this Help from Future Self. There you go. Play, poke, play, Time Traveler. Draw 2. Alright, I'll play Helperbot, Archimedes, BDQ, Time Traveler, and Francis. Okay, so I can't repeat it anymore. You may repeat this effect as many times as you like, as long as it is possible to repeat the entire effect. So I can't just like slap Helperbot in there, which would be probably pretty tempting to do. and then I'll be done.
You helper botted nothing.
I overbotted. Oh, I have a thing. Yeah, I can play that. Play that.
Okay. Man, I want to put that next to Archimedes. I don't know. It's up to you. If I can choose to put it into your.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, in case you can deal with it.
Yeah. Now, granted, if I can't, then you can gain the 2 to archive it. But
Yeah.
I don't know that you necessarily want to do that. All right, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Hydro Cataloger and draw. I'm going to play Eddie and archive a card. I'm going to play Vespelon, Theorist, and Infomorph, and Binary Moray. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. Tell you to go ahead.
All right, I'll say Logos. I'll pick up the archive. I'll play Binate Rupture.
Yeah. You were debating to
I
discard
was
that.
thinking about holding it, yeah. I was like, I'll probably go into Logos next turn. It's not likely to generate a bunch of Amber, right? I'll play Time Traveler. Draw 2. Play Archimedes. The Rocket Boots. I'm gonna just get big. Rocket Boots. Reap. Reap. Your turn. Check with a 10. +1 for boots. Yeah, I got the boots. The boots one.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Seaborg. We're going to Reap with Vespelon, Theorist, and choose a house, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is of the house, archive it and gain 1. I'm going to choose Star Alliance. It is Star Alliance, so archive it and gain 1. I am going to Reap with the Moray, and I will archive a card. Yeah, that. So +3 feels pretty good there, so I think I can call it there. And then I think I Reap. So Reap. Say check with 7. Tell you to go ahead.
Over for 9.
Yeah. Draw 2.
Okay. Say Brobner. Play Groggins. Play Into the Fray on Groggins. Play Ganger Chieftain. Fight Eddie. Let's see. Play. Fight. Maybe. Fight.
You can't fight the Moray.
Can't fight the Moray. I'll fight. Play Rock Hurling Giant. I will just play Tremor. Stun those guys.
Okay.
I'm done.
I will Forge. I am going to say Shadows. I'll play One-Eyed Willa. I'm going to mug that Archimedes. And then I'm going to play Little Nif. And it is your turn. I will draw 4 and tell you to go ahead.
Say Brobner. I'll throw a Grok at Little Enough. A Grok Rock. Those guys are not elusive right now.
They're not, no.
I just fight them. Or do I throw rocks at them? I'll throw some rocks. I'll reap twice.
Alright.
Your turn.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I'll play Brain Eater. I'm going to unstun these two. I'm going to put Static Charge onto the Time Traveler, I guess. Not like stoked, but it's fine. Okay, that is my turn. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 2.
Alright, so these explode. I will say Logos. Play Quantum Finger Trap. Reap. Play Generous Testing for 6s and 2s. So I get 2. These explode. And I'm done. Check with 7.
Okay, gonna say Shadows. Gonna play Brend. Gonna walk the plank. Hand that on over.
Steal 1?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna play Sacco Coins. So I'm gonna deal 3 to Brend and 2 to the Ganger Chieftain. And I will say check with 8. It is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. This. Play Schuler. Play Exhume. I guess Time Traveler? Probably.
Yeah, it's almost always Time Traveler.
Probably.
Would you like to draw 2 cards on your turn? You haven't taken a this turn, except for maybe early. No, you Telper botted your only disc creature into play, so.
Oh yeah.
The only other, so you can help her.
I get Helper Bot, right?
You can help her bot.
Yeah.
Like that's the only other thing to consider.
Play another Exhume. Just put Dustbin back. Seems fine. Play 2 not finished with these. I'll shuffle in the Elderbot. And I'm done.
Okay, so I will forge. All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm in an information exchange, and you stole from me, so give me 2. I'm gonna reap with the binary moray. We'll archive a card. Yeah, we'll archive that. I'm gonna reap with the infomorph. I'm going to forgive or forget. I think it's Brend and Saka coins. I think that's like, that's what we get. And then I'm going to take 3 chains to raise the tide. And that's going to ready binary moray, and that's going to archive the top card of my deck. And then I am going to reap with the binary moray, and I'm going to archive. I will say check with 6, drop a chain, drop 3. There you go ahead.
Keyforge. Say dis. I'll use Lash. Play Dust Temp. Reap with Schuler. I have Dust Temp fight binary moray. Play Shadow of Dis.
My creatures are blank.
Creatures are blank. I'm done.
Do I have anything? Let's see. I guess I'll put my archives into my hand. My creatures are blank, right?
Creatures are blank.
Okay. I guess I'll put my archives into my hand. Put my archives into my hand. Say, Starlance. I actually don't know that the Starlance stops anything in this deck. No, sure doesn't. I'll play Tabor and draw. I'll Technobabble and draw. So Teresa says, oh, creatures text box are blank. Is Teresa blank right now? I guess can I play Teresa as an upgrade? I don't think I can.
Enemy creatures text boxes are considered blank. I think not. Because she's still... Because I think that counts in everywhere.
Right.
I think.
So Teresa is blank. Now,
Yeah.
if Teresa were on someone already,
Then it's an upgrade.
it doesn't say gains effect, right?
You can play it. She does not blank until she hits play.
Okay.
There you go.
It is entering as an upgrade. Okay, so I'll put Teresa there. I'll put Z-Wave emitter here and draw. And then lose because I can't answer an Amber. So
All right.
I think it was close.
Yeah, it was. That was all I had.
I needed to control 1 point of Amber. Yeah, I knew that deck was light on. I figured if I could get you to stuck in the. But again, then again, I guess you had almost all of your discards remaining. So I don't know. Yeah, blazing fast start. I thought I was gonna lose.
The start of the hand was crazy.
The start of that game was extremely fast. Next game. The Aya. Will the Aya win a game? Versus this Winds of Exchange deck?
I don't know.
I'm gonna step away to the restroom real quick and I'll be right back. So
Okay. I'll cough into the mic some more.
that's good.
While you're gone.
Keep it up. We don't have enough YouTube content.
Actually, we don't. You're right. Surprisingly few amount complaining about my coughing. Last video. Two more? Two more, or you mean how many rounds of the tournament? Let's see. So this is round 6, Group B. So round 6, Group C. Round 6, Group D. And then round 7, Group A, B, C, D. So 6 more. And then the bracket. So the bracket will be best of 3 games, 1 stream, 2 stream, 3 stream, 4 stream. 4 more streams. So that's like 10 more streams for this tournament. Not too much longer. Probably by the end of the month, maybe like the beginning of next month. Yeah, then GR starts. Oh yeah. Then we get to do that. Yeah. I'm super excited about it. You guys Toyd / Mars wins your tournament. For Grim Reminders. Yeah, probably. Probably some kind of Mars thing. I think Toyd's less of a guarantee. I'm not saying it's like not gonna be, but I feel like we've been pretty consistently surprised about the results of how our tournaments go. Especially with like the Explorer token, right? Wins. Speaking of tokens, I got many Prospector this game. We'll probably do one Star Wars stream a week, at least. I think we'll do Star Wars Wednesday. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying those because they've been doing pretty well. It's all the rage right now. All the damn rage. I don't know what we're gonna do this week. Maybe do might do Constructed. Because Nathan's got a Constructed tournament he's playing in his store this weekend. Try out some decks, some meta decks. Or not necessarily meta decks, but decks that we can throw together.
Alright. What's that?
For Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. I think the experience of the game is very important right now for Star Wars. There's like, I have not played with or against Jyn Erso. I have not played with or against. I have played against Han, played against Boba. I have not played against Iden. I have not played against Cassian. So there's like at least 25% of the leaders in the game I haven't even played against or with, right? So yeah, do you play quite a bit of Tarkin in limited? He's just so good in limited, right? The thing is like the game really rewards you for building your deck around your hero. And so I was like picking really highly TIE fighters. You may look at a TIE fighter and think this unit's not particularly good, but in Tarkin, you could play it turn 1 and use his hero power on it, right? Yeah, well, it's another Snake Eyes. I am playing Blood Bowl tonight. I will Mulligan.
I will say we probably won't be doing sorcery for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's like we can play more cube, right? But like,
so the problem is the other things have taken priority.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
What's up, Astrid?
Astrid, hello.
I love playing sorcery.
Yeah.
But
sorcery does whip ass, but the Star Wars game. So, did we have any Legend of Runeterra enjoyers in chat? People who enjoyed Legends of Runeterra. The Star Wars game is probably the closest to Legends of Runeterra.
It really is, yeah.
The back and the forth, right? That I think there's a lot of parallels there. When they make an adventure mode, I don't know. It'd be cool if you had like raid decks, right? 4 folks for Toronto visit. Oh, nice.
Whoa, that's cool.
Legend of Runeterra. Well, they laid off a bunch of people working for Legend of Runeterra. Like when Riot laid people off at the beginning of the year, it was a good chunk of the Legend of Runeterra team because I'm guessing it was not performing, which is a shame because I do think the game is solid.
I will play this friendly guide.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to play a Drekker and a Relentless Creeper. It's your turn. I'll draw 3. Tell you got.
Equidon. I'll play Talking Tray. Envoy. General.
Does that deck have the free dude? Okay. I was gonna say Freelancer on the big guys is really funny.
It is pretty funny.
Freelance and Niflkong or whatever.
Yeah. I think I just put it on this guy because that's also funny. All right, here you go.
Thanks.
Australia is too difficult for card gaming. That's a shame.
All right, I'm going to say, I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Console Primus. I'm gonna play Ancient Power. I'll capture onto the Console Primus, and then it'll get warded. And then I'm gonna play It's Coming. And I'm gonna go get this half of Niflkong. Four and a half hours from the closest city. We were debating whether to drive 4.5 hours to a Blood Bowl tournament. It's because we would be driving past the part where we drive like 3 hours for a Blood Bowl tournament, right? Like where we're at, we have to like debate like which direction we want to drive. We have like a solid amount of stuff like locally too, but okay. So I think I just want the Envoy of Acquire to fight General Zot Orha. I don't think I'm interested in like doing any kind of stupid stuff with him. So hand this back to you. That's all yours now. I'll draw it to you. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
What do I play around with here?
Unfathomable. Okay. Play Samodi. Make a token. Reap with Envoy. Swap this stuff onto the Prospector token.
Yeah.
This explodes.
Yep.
I draw a card. I will use Friendly Guide to reap. I will Abyssal Sight, sacrificing.
Jerk off motion.
Look at your hand. Well, I guess I'll get the top half. I think it's the top half.
Top half, because
Yeah.
the bottom half can get hit with the other thing.
What was in your hand again? Let's see.
Dino Beast,
Okay.
Niflkong.
So I'll watch your step for Saurian.
Okay.
I'll use the talking tray. Your turn.
I'll say Untamed. I'll discard Niflkong. Make your tokens. Make your stupid tokens. See if I care. Make the stupid tokens. I'll play 2 on that side. I'll play Niffle Ape. I'm gonna play Dino Beast and blast the friendly guy, and then I'll play a Dino Beast and do nothing else. And it is your turn. I will make 5.
All right, I'll say Starlance. I'll Detention Coil. I will Rogue Operation. Draw. 2. I will Rogue Operation. Draw. For 1. And done.
All right. Gonna say Untamed. This Dino Beast is gonna kill Timoti. I'm gonna reap with this Dino Beast. Niffle Ape. Such a losing prospect. I'm gonna reap with Niffle Ape. I'm gonna troop call. This puts this back in my hand. Puts this Niffle Ape back in my hand. I'm gonna play Niffle Ape. I'm gonna discard Niffle Ape and the lower half of Niffle Kong, and then I'm gonna load Dawn. So if there are 3 more untamed creatures, this, that, this.
Was that troop call?
Load Dawn. No, sorry, this.
Oh, yeah,
not troop call.
Is the top half a creature?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a creature card, right?
It's
not a. It does not have traits, but it is a creature card.
Okay.
Right. That's the differential. So I get 2. Yeah. So it's like a guy who plays Abyssal Sight and discards half of the Niffle Kong. Oh, are you sure you can play your cards?
Making sure.
No, are you sure? Are you sure you can play your cards? I don't get like this when I'm playing Star Wars. I'll tell you that.
We'll see.
I don't get like this when I'm playing Star Wars.
We will see about that. I'll say Equidon. I'm gonna play Market Crash.
Alright, you get that, and all this dies. I like.
Play Esquire. Reaper Beep. And done.
Alright. I'll forge. I'm gonna say dis, so I was gonna get back the Relentless Creeper. I'll play Relentless Creeper. I will play Dark Minion, and then I'm gonna Pain Reaction right there.
Draw 2.
And it is your turn. I'll draw 2.
I forge. I'll say Unfathomable. I'll discard Whirlwind or Whirlpool. I will play Adult Swim. I'll play Uguru and draw. I'll play Fathom Reaver and Bubbles. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'll play Glorious Lieutenant, Niffle Ape, discard the top half of Niffle Kong. It's your turn. Draw 2.
Draw
1. Draw 1.
1.
Good.
Lord Farquaad, what's up, man? Long time no see indeed. How are you doing? 58 months, thank you. Play Star Alliance. I'll play a Zytar and do damage. Play Future Booster. Play Teamwork. Play Recorded History. Show you this Shrewd Investor. Your turn.
I'll play Gladiodontus and Consul Primus. I'll Curse of Vanity. Discard this half a Deus Ex, draw 4. Good.
Oh yeah.
Excited for Star Wars Unlimited. Me too.
As are we.
Me too. Guess what I wish I was playing right now? Huh? Guess which game I was playing right now?
Yeah, we're playing this week. For sure.
This card's like Abyssal Sight in Star Wars Unlimited.
There's one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's cards like it. However, my opponent plays that, and then I take an action. And I hit them with a guy for daring to look at my hand.
And they'd spend 2 resources on it.
Yeah.
It's big. Okay. Last game.
Yeah, Sealed's good. Draft is awesome. Draft is incredible. Oh, which one is this one? This is the Hellfest deck. Okay, well, maybe I'll get to win a game tonight.
Yeah. This is a big game, right? I think these are both. These are both undefeated. Okay. No. Tomorrow was undefeated. Vaultmaster deck has a loss.
Tomorrow lost to the Vaultmaster, I think, right? Yeah, 6. I think you'll end up playing cards in Sealed you wouldn't end up playing in Draft.
You might end up playing like aspect penalties or stuff in Sealed, right?
Yeah.
Or neutral stuff.
I like barely explained how to play the game to one of my longtime buddies. If I was playing, I was explaining how to play SWU to one of my buddies.
We call it SWU now?
Oh, I'm just calling it SWU.
Okay.
Would you rather say Star Wars Unlimited every single time?
Yeah.
But there's a local college.
Would you say the Star Wars
Southern Wesleyan University. That a lot of people refer to SWU.
It's the only Star Wars trading card game, so.
8. So I won that roll, right?
Yeah.
Draw. Alright, I am going to say Logos, and I'm going to play Memory Chip. And I'll tell you to go ahead. Zeb Ghost combo. Ghost is shielding Zeb, and Zeb is killing everything in the ground arena. I almost lost the game to Kanan. So the game that Kanan picked up the lightsaber, I won a little bit more handily than the game where Kanan milled me out. Kanan milled my Darth Vader.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I still won that game. I was like looking for... He would mill a card. Kanan was alive for so long. Good lord. He's like well statted. 4/5 for 4. He's not easy to take off the table. And he's also healing, so...
Near future lens. Lee, it's my first time ever. Okay, Arcane Transmitter. An Iron Heidi. And a Corporal Bridger. And... Garcia hanging out.
Alright. I'm going to play Logos. I'm going to play Bat Drone and Causal Loop with a damage pip. I think I'll archive. I don't have to show you that, but I think I'll archive. And then I'm going to Cyberclone Lee. Middle finger. Oh, yeah.
Lee wasn't going to be doing anything.
I got 2 power. I got power for you right here, Lee. All right. Draw 4. Go ahead.
Okay. Unfathomable. Play Wicolia. Play Arcane Transmitter. Play Under Pressure.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I said Logos. I got to archive another card. That card was in my hand.
Oh, I get to discard a card from this thing. It's almost invisible.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'll discard this Iron Heidi. I'll use Near Future Lens. Play Garcia. Ready, put in a spin. Put in a spin.
A Dill Temple.
Gem Code Vendor. Cookery Germinator. Circle Speak. I won't be tilted. I was dominating last stream.
Oh, that's because I was playing Palpatine, who sucks ass, as it turns out. I think if I was playing Tarkin, I'm undefeated with Tarkin. And match play.
Always leaning on Tarkin.
Yeah, I can't wait to be called One Note Tarkin.
Yeah, can only be the best Star Wars.
One Note Tarkin. Congrats, playing the best hero. Well, if you want to impress us, play. I think IG-88 is considered to be the worst hero. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. He is he's very aggressive.
Yeah,
he's very aggressive. The problem is that IG-88 makes you play in a way that the game punishes you for currently. So, all right, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna follow the leader. Bat Drone is gonna fight Garcia, steal 1. Cyber Clone is 2 power, will fight Wakolia. I'm gonna play Volca with 2 damage pips, kill. I'm gonna play Bingle Bang Bang. And then I'm going to play Ganger Chieftain, ready Volca, and I'll reap with Volca. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. That's all you got.
Alright, I'll say Equidon. Put in a spin. Dis. Damn. Oh, yeah,
Halifest.
Interesting.
Halifest? This is the garbage I have to put up with.
Please near future lens to play Circle Speak. I'll play Siphonopterian and Jim Vendor. Circle Speak. Stronger Together. Security Detail. Survey.
Alright. So this deck. If I take my turn and I just put like 100 creatures in play, just like 100, what are you gonna do about it? Huh?
I don't know.
I'm gonna put my archives in my hand. I'm gonna say Dis, and I'm going to play Lord Invitus and Gub and Tesla and Yerk and pitch. I'll pitch Ged. See if I care. I don't need this to win. And Yerk and pitch Effervescent Principle. I don't need that to win. And Snag. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. And Snag. And it is your turn. I'm gonna draw 5. And I'm gonna tell you to go ahead.
Alright. Star Alliance. I'll play Corporal Bridger with a draw. Prototype Harness. Okay. So I can use a non-Star Alliance creature this turn. I'll play Survey and draw. Oh, so you get to see this Incarnation Pod. I'll discard the Incarnation Pod. Leave Stealth Mode on top. I will use Stealth Mode.
Vince.
Yeah. I will
Oh, Vince.
play Camaraderie. Play Stronger Together. Play Prototype Harness. And I'll have the Bridger ability let me fight Snag. I'm done.
4/4. Okay.
Called Void. Estate Sale. Palic. Survey.
All right. Okay. I am going to say Dis. We're gonna reap with Lord Invitus. I am going to take I believe I'm going to take the gym coat vendor. He's got something captured on him. He's not worth taking. He's barely even worth taking. Do I care? I may not actually care. That's the thing, is I might not actually care. Could take the Siphonopterian. You have to be haunted for him to gain the thing.
It's be flanked too, right? I guess you could fight, but
what's that?
It's gotta be flanked, right, for Invitus?
Take control of an enemy flank. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, and I'll take Corporal Bridger. Throw Bridger down there. I'm gonna play a Yerk, and we're gonna pitch mini group think tank. I'm gonna play a Toxin. Tesmal is gonna reap and say Equidon. You can't say Equidon in your next turn. And then I am going to actually I'm gonna play the Toxin over here, I think. You're gonna call to void me, but nothing to be done about that. I'll reap 3 times. And it is your turn.
Forge.
Draw 3.
Okay, Equidon. Are you haunted?
I am
Not
7.
haunted.
I said you cannot call Equidon next turn. This turn.
I meant unfathomable anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I am not haunted because all of my creatures are important.
Yeah. I'll play this Germinator. I don't know. Put stealth mode at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice, that makes me not haunted. I'll play Circle Speak. No haunted people.
You got the.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'll exhaust the Tesmal. And I'll use a lens.
Get to see the top.
It was Tangy Mangy. I guess I could have Arcane Transmitter to you, but I will Arcane Transmitter you. Does that make you haunted?
Yes.
Alright, go back in time with Circle Speak then. Bliss.
Okay. Where's it going?
I don't even fucking know. Toxin.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Dis.
Hey, or Hema. Security detail.
Okay, I'm gonna say Dis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Bridger is we'll read with Toxin first. I'm gonna reap with Invitus and steal the gem coat. I gotta do something before I can do that. I have to get something killed somewhere.
Lose the one.
Bridger fights the Siphonopterian and gives you 2. Lets me use... I want the Ganger... No, I don't want the Ganger dead. I guess I want Bingle dead. Bingle gets 2. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. So Bridger's gonna reap. And Bingle's gonna fight Siphon of Tyrion. Then Invitus is gonna reap. And take the gem coat. I guess the damage is on him, but and then I'm gonna reap. So reap 4 times. Okay. I'll say check. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Equidon. Play Iron Heidi. Play 2 security details. Capture 2 on Iron Heidi. Play Estate Sale. Get stronger together. I'm done. The trawler, Gemco vendor, currency, manifold. Exoskeleton.
Okay. So I will forge. Bridger takes 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say dis. Yeah. Yeah, I can say dis. I'll reap with Toxin. No, reap with Tesmal and say Equidon. Six, 3, 5. I'm gonna crash Yurk into Iron Heidi. And then reap with Invitus. Take Iron Heidi. Give me her. I don't even care that she's got hammer on her. I'm gonna steal 1 with gem coat. And then I'm going to reap. Did I say Equidon?
Yeah. Did you mean to say unfathomable?
Yes, because I don't want you to trawler me. I'll say unfathomable. Oh, I got Bridger. Bridger can reap. And then I'll let Volca reap. I'll say unfathomable. I don't care if you say Equidon. I just took all your Equidon stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Uncommon currency, Tachyon manifold, vendor.
Keyforge.
Lens. I'm done. Transmitter. Stealth mode. I don't think it matters.
You can arcane transmitter yourself for 4.
Tangy Mangy.
It's Tangy Mangy if I'm...
Well, your opponent is haunted, yeah. Plus 3.
Alright, so I will... Forge.
Yeah.
Corporal Bridger is going to take a point here. I will say dis. I'm going to reap with Toxin. Okay.
Okay.
So I can let you say unfathomable now. Because all you can do is tangy mangy me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bridger is 8. The modular exoskeleton. I guess I'll fight into the exoskeleton. This will die.
I need more damage tokens. I got some.
I'll reap with Invitus and take this gem coat over here. Ugh. No, those are mine now. They go to my deck. I'm gonna reap with Tesmal and say Equidon because I think a way that you can win is the Tachyon Manifold. So I have to keep you out of Equidon. Gem coat vendor is gonna steal one. Iron Heidi's gonna reap. Yerk, yerk, reap, reap, gub, reap. This just sounded like gibberish.
Any card game explanation.
Yerk, reap, yerk, reap, gub, reap.
Cards back, please.
No. This one's mine now. These are mine now. Grana, weep, bana, weep, ninny bomb.
That, some good grid disc creatures there.
Yeah. Halifest. Be danged.
Yeah.
Did not see. What's his face? You know the guy. Parmalatoon.
Does not even care.
Did not care. Did not matter to me.
Yeah, Vaultmaster deck pretty much dominating. Alright, let's take a quick look at standings.
And the Vaultmaster deck lost to Winds of Exchange?
I believe so.
Okay. Yes, I think that's...
Winds of Exchange at 6-0.
Yeah, that's not really surprising. But that deck... Like... normal Keyforge... If that deck had to play normal Keyforge, it would be okay.
Yeah.
But the problem is that deck draws like 10 extra cards during a game. And that's not even like... But that's between like the rogue operations that are double enhanced with draw cards and stuff like that, right? Like it's just... It's not particularly... Like it's just...
It's not playing fair.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
All right. Everything is worth just way more.
Yeah, we'll do Grim Runners. I don't know if I want to do like a bunch, but...
Yeah. I'll do... I think I can... I got one in me.
Let's do one.
I got one in me.
I'm still not feeling amazing, so...
I gotta drive back. I gotta drive back angry after this Grim Reminders game. Starring Nicolas Cage. Could we have a working Master Vault? Does this work? Oh, I gotta log in.
Log in is cringe.
Sign in. P-Rod, what's up?
Hey.
Oh, I got a Maverick Flumph.
Sick.
Oh, Exchange Officer. Exchange Officer Mavericks it. Man.
Why is Exchange Officer such a feel bad? Because like conceptually it sounds like a cool concept, right?
Yeah.
But whenever the Maverick is an Exchange Officer one, you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're just like, Maverick Flumph. The Flumph is in the Star Alliance now. Play, fight, reap. Dark Heart of the Forest.
Did you get your thing logged in?
I did.
There we go. Bueno. For our Void Warlord. Is always Maverick the worst creature? Yeah, true. It does seem that way.
I guess it can only Maverick creatures then. Exchange Officer.
Maybe that's why it's always.
Is that why it's always disappointing? Because like the thing is, like Maverick actions usually end up letting you do something cool.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I couldn't pull actions, actually. That's insane. Bending the cards. You're right, look at that. Look at that. Look how bent they are. I'm ruining them.
I'm just gonna keep bending them. Yeah, alright, it's been a couple weeks since I played some sealed Grim Reminders. Maybe
it's fun.
Maybe it's fun.
Maybe we'll have fun this time.
Maybe it's fun this time.
We'll see. Is Felipe?
Felipe. Hollow Nomad.
Six.
9.
Oh, mulligan.
Let's go. Comm Officer Palik, welcome aboard.
I'll play Triangular, Newsome, and Prototype Harness. Your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna see Untamed. I'm playing Dark Heart of the Forest. And a Blarnian Hydra, and a Witch of the Eye, and a Haunting Witch. And then Comm Officer Palik's gonna reap, and I'll capture onto the Blarnian Hydra. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Geistoid. Reaver. Hallowed Eve Festival with a discard. I'll discard Rickety Cyber Giant. Discard top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I capture 3. And up.
What is the top creature card of your discard pile?
That'd be Reaver.
A Reaver. Okay.
You have a Tesmal exchange officer and a Vault Master with a Captain Val plus another Tesmal and Disc. Played a game with the Captain flanked with both Tesmals. Crazy. That's cool. I need to take a damage. Where's the damage token? Why do you have all the damage tokens? Every single one.
I needed them. You remember how it would do like 5 damage to one of your creatures, then it'd take control of it?
Right, yeah.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna see Untamed. Sorry, Equidon. I'm gonna play Permanent Record with a damage icon. I'll do the damage to the Triangular Newsome. I'll exhaust the Witch of the Eye to steal 2. I'm going to play Uncommon Currency with the capture icon. Then I'm not going to capture anything. I'm going to play Soul Exchange. I'm going to kill your Reaver. And you can get back that Reaver.
Because of my hand?
Yeah. It doesn't have any pips on it, right?
No.
Yeah. Choose a player. Return the topmost creature card. Yeah, you're a Reaver. Destroy a creature that's controlled by that player. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to play Belligerent Guard, who has a discard icon. I'm going to discard a Blarnian Hydra. And then I think I just reap. And Go ahead. I'll draw 5.
Yeah, he killed a creature. He killed the Reaver. I'll say Geistoid. Play Hallowed Eve Festival. Zero. I will play Winds of Death.
Okay, so I archive this Blarnian Hydra.
Yeah. I got Thunderdell, Blunderbore, Reaver, Ornar, Rickety Cybergiant. And then I'll play Reaver. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna Unprepared and Stun. I need that for after. I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna Ledger Domain. And that's it. I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. I'll draw 1. So you go.
Play Star Alliance. Play Garcia, Capture. Trigun, Lee. 4, 5. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'll Reap with Lee. This guy. I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to Unprepared and say Star Alliance. I am at 9. I'm going to play Bati and do a damage to the Reaver. And then I'm going to play Modular Exoskeleton and do 2 damage to Retro Technician Lee. And I will say check with 6. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay. Saber Obnar, pick the archive. I will memorialize the fallen. I have 1.
I have 5. We're going to be playing this game for like another 7 hours,
I know.
by the way.
Down to size with a damage to the body. I don't know if that kills him because of the upgrade, though.
I have power 1. It doesn't say base
the creature
power.
is considered to have 1 power and 0.
It doesn't say base power 1.
Okay.
It says base power. What's up, Wizard?
What's up, Wizard? I'm going to play this and this and this and this and Recklessness.
I had 3 untamed cards in my hand.
Okay. So. These 3. Okay, and then I'll play this, and I'll riot. And I'll read 3 times. Okay, I'm done. Check with 8.
I'm gonna say
Oh, I can't even forge.
Star Alliance. I'm gonna Strength from Diversity, and I'll discard this old Tinker. I'll play Camaraderie, and then I'm gonna Essence Entangler this guy, I guess. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. Tell you go.
I'll say Geistoid. I'll Reap with Reaver. I'll move this from a friendly creature to my pool. If you do, discard a card. Okay. Discard Hayden. I will discard Return to Rebel. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, I want to play this Mamet to archive this Riot. Then that. Then I'll discard this Rebel. And then I'll discard. Or I'll play Phantasmal Visit. Stun, Exhaust. This is Garcia. Archive it. Okay, I'm done. Now I check.
I am going to say Equidon. I'm gonna de-escalation.
All right.
Put 10 creatures in your discard pile.
Okay. Very well.
You archive the top 3 cards.
It is 10. Shit.
And then I'm gonna Talent Scout. Elliot. Discard Badge of Unity. Play Modular Exoskeleton, kill the Talent Scout. Okay. Draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Play Hold the Line. Draw 1. I'll play Garcia. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna permanent record and steal 2 from you. I'm gonna play Siphon of Tyrion. And then I have this market fluctuations, but I actually don't think I want you to draw into Memorialize the Fallen, so I'm just gonna discard it. And it's your turn. I will draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
I do have Immortalized, but I don't think I want to play it.
You can Final Refrain and play it.
No, because Final Refrain resolves. Because they destroy it. It destroys them as part of the card.
Okay.
So I could play Final Refrain, but they'd be back in the discard pile.
Gotcha.
Which I will be playing Brom. Play Lash Out. Play Countryside Crusher. Play Final Refrain. I'll discard this Prototype Harness. Okay.
So you get a Mamet in there somewhere.
I get a Mamet in there, yeah. Maybe if I wanted to. I don't think I actually do want to.
Put each creature from your discard pile into
Yeah,
play.
I could get the destroyed effect.
Put into. Oh yeah.
I can get the destroyed.
So you could like kill a creature, then archive one if you wanted.
I think I'm just gonna do Blunderbore. Oh, he just dies to everything. I don't think actually none of this matters then. We'll slump. This pile of creatures fights those guys.
Okay.
And they're dead.
This is your Elliot.
Yeah, I'll discard Memorialize. I'm done. I don't know who this card's designed for. I don't know who this card and Heart of the Forest cards are designed for. What game state is fun? Why is this fun? Like, why does this card exist?
Yeah, what's Sicko?
Now, this is less of a problem than like Heart of the Forest, but like, there's literally no reason for the health of the game that you should design that card.
I'm gonna play Blarnean Hydra.
I want a game to be able to come to a natural conclusion without us staring at each other for 25 minutes.
I'm gonna play Exchange Officer.
I'm play away
the porcupine.
I'm gonna say.
Woo. I'm gonna play Werewolf Curse. On to the Blarnean Hydra. Damage pip. I'll do the damage pip to Princess Strike Crusher. And this is now enraged. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Spooky charge.
Cool.
Okay. And your turn.
Okay. Geistoid. Play Hallowed Festival. Discarding Hayden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capture 4. I'll play Ecto Charge. I'll discard this modular exoskeleton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So force for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll play his Winds of Death. I'm done. Also check. Winds of Death. Card shouldn't exist. Yeah, speaking about design cards.
I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to play Flumph. I'm going to give it a Proton Siphon. I'm going to give it an Essence Entangler. I'm going to discard this Badge of Unity, because the Badge of Unity would also make me discard cards. So I'll say check with 7, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Forge. Starlance. It's play.
We're done here.
Like one of these 30 cards, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Cool.
Yeah.
What a fun game.
What if
Rider Seals?
What if Martian Generosity also wiped your opponent's board?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're done here.
We'll play some Star Wars on Wednesday.
Probably, yeah.
No one can be
something.
sad playing Star Wars.
Build something.
I'll build
so we
something. Yeah, I can build.
We got it. Yeah, I'm bring it up. I got some Tarkin yellow.
I could. I want to make Krennic because I got the Krennic.
Oh yeah. Showcase. I do have. I got a Chirrut showcase. We could do the showcase matchup.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I can make this. I can make the showcase square off.
Yeah,
we
could
showcase
make
showdown.
Whether it's like games of Star Wars take 5 minutes, right?
No, they're like 20 minets total. So
showcase showdown would be cool. Throw them in mono yellow. I was thinking about making Palp mono green.
I am. So I got Tarkin yellow in the works, which I think is just like a really tempo based deck. I do after playing the game some more. I don't hate the Tarkin mono yellow. But I do think there are things that deck is not necessarily prepared for.
Oh yeah, I think that's the problem with any monocolor deck in the format right now is you don't have you're just limiting yourself on card choices for the most part.
Yeah,
you get like one or two cards that you can't play otherwise, but
yeah, I think mono yellow is playable. I think it is playable.
Oh yeah. Cunning's really good.
Cunning is powerful. Cunning is powerful, and the bouncer is actually really good too. And Bodhi, I think, is awesome.
Yeah, Krell could be good, maybe, in some builds. I was wondering if Krell would be good in Palpatine. I'm not sure.
If you play the Trooper, the 1-drop Trooper, you're drawing 2 cards when he dies if Krell's on the table. You can sack him to Palpatine, get to ping something, draw 2 cards if Krell costs 5, right? I think Krell's cost is a problem.
Yeah.
So
and his stats aren't amazing. He's a 5/4.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I in limited, there are like break points, and that might be true constructed because I do have to wonder how much constructed plays, right? Similar to limited, but like having specific power on dudes, specific toughness makes you guys very difficult to remove. So 3 toughness is very good in the ground arena.
Yeah.
Because it means you survive death troopers. So plenty of YouTube. Okay. Yeah. If I wanted to go watch other content creators, okay, yeah, I'd go watch that stuff.
Look, my problem with the stuff that has been done with constructed for Star Wars is that they were playing without the whole card pool for a long time.
Well, they were playing all on Tabletop Simulator too.
And on TTS, yeah.
So they're playing on TTS. They can't get a read on their opponent, right? My opponents would untap in a specific way, and I'd be like, okay, I know what's coming this turn, right? Like they would just like untap all 6 of their mana, and I know they're like fixing to tap all of it out, right? So there's a lot of being able to read your opponent, and that you get to do in person that you wouldn't get in Tabletop Simulator, right? So nothing against the people who've played Tabletop Simulator now. Because there were there's no way they've played everything. Okay, no way. There are 80 something possible decks.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Something, right? Like is every leader.
What can happen in those communities is where someone decides something is the best deck, and then they're like that deck performs well, and then everyone accepts that that's the best deck,
right?
And they don't try to like innovate.
Like Sabine, Sabine, and from limited, right? Like there were cards that I was like aware of are good, like Battlefield Marine, a 3/3 for 2, very good.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's a lot of like stats that are good, like Interceptor, the 3/2 flyer that does 3 damage to another flyer, right? There's a lot of those cards that are just like in every deck, right? When you're looking at decks, They're in every deck, and I don't think people just have like enough reps with the game. I think there's like actions are very powerful and limited. People were passing insane stuff. I think like one of the best actions in the game is Asteroid Sanctuary. Exhaust a unit, give a unit with 3 or less power or 3 or less cost a shield.
Yeah,
that is a crazy tempo swing. Okay, like your opponent. I was playing the starter decks this weekend, and I was just reminded again. Like a buddy of mine who's like been pretty good at games, but he's only played like some kitchen table Magic for the last like decade or more. Right? He's been playing Blood Bowl with us. He and another mutual friend were like wanting to play the game some more, and so we sat down with the starters and played. And he gets to turn 7. He has the initiative. His first action is bring Vader into play, and I was like, "Oh, you fool! You absolute idiot! You moron!" Right? The thing about like the way the leaders square off in a game is so interesting. So much cat and mouse, right? And this is that Runeterra cheeky pass in the middle of a turn to try to bait out your opponent into playing something comes from, right? Because the leaders are super powerful, but if you deploy a leader into a board that has resources, that leader will not do anything.
Yeah.
Will not.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a lot of like I won the finals of the draft that I played on Saturday. Tarkin versus IG88. So I was on Tarkin, obviously, if you read anything I did in Discord. I was on Tarkin and my opponent was on IG88. I win game 1 pretty soundly. Game 2, he plays Overwhelming Barrage, which is if you're looking for limited advice, I would not pass Overwhelming Barrage.
What does that do?
It's an action that costs 5. You give a unit +2/+2 for the phase, and then it gets to divide its damage among any number of other units.
That seems insane.
So if you're behind on board, okay, if you have like a 5-power creature and you're behind on board, and you got the initiative, and you play Overwhelming Barrage, you're probably winning that game. It's so if you 2-for-1s in this game are bonkers, right? And there's so much like not only does it take out like 2 creatures, it also buffs one of your guys. And so there were games where that 2 damage was like made it so that my opponent would die on the next turn, right?
Yeah,
because it would bump them up high enough. Or like I would Overwhelming Barrage a unit, and now it would kill their leader if their leader came into play, right? And I would just sit there with this unit threatening their leader the whole time, just like holding the fist, like put the leader in play so I can hit it, right? Anyway, my limited advice is draft Overwhelming Barrage. I would put money on Overwhelming Barrage being worth 7. Like if you are green or you're villainy, it is probably worth paying 7 for.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it is because it makes such a huge difference. And the thing is like the bigger the unit you have in play when you Overwhelming Barrage, the more damage you get.
Right.
Yeah. I won a game because I had like an Overwhelming Barrage 1 turn, and then the next turn I played Tactical Advantage. It's a 1-cost green action that gives a creature +2/+2 for the phase. That card also very good in limited.
That seems really good. Yeah,
because you could trade up. You could trade up, or so it would also it would so the math, right? Like anything that throws off the math on the table is very powerful,
right?
Because your opponent is looking at the board and they're thinking, I'm going to trade this into this, right? Like I get to kill that guy for free, and then like now your Tactical Advantage, and they're like, okay, I don't get to kill that for free, right? So yeah, there's just a lot of the back and forth, like a card that was worth its weight in gold in limited was that Viper Probe Droid. I was trash talking it on Friday night. I was like, I don't know about this card, but so I would go. There was a game where I was like, turn 1 TIE Fighter, use Tarkin's ability to buff it, and then my opponent goes and plays like turn 3. They play a 3-drop, and I play the Viper Probe Droid. I look at their hand. I see all of their actions. I know all of the tricks they're gonna have. I know exactly how they're gonna play for the next X turns.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. Like I just never play into a trick again. I know which of the two guys to buff, right? Because I'm like, I could buff the space unit or I could buff the ground unit, right? It was so crazy just being able to look at the opponent's hand, know exactly what they're gonna do, and then you just had like, it's sure they drew 2 at the end of the turn, but still, it was like he had make an opening, right? So give a creature -2/-2 and heal 2 from your base. So I buffed my TIE fighter. Because the TIE fighter's attacking for forward space, right?
Jeez.
You know, and so yeah, it was yeah, God, oh man, limited for this
Star
game.
Wars, I know.
Star Wars, can't wait to play it.
We'll be playing
Can't wait to play
in
it
a couple days. So
yeah, so
just sit tight till then.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.
Bye bye.